In this tutorial, I'm going to go over how you can control different elements on your HTML page by leveraging a style sheet. You can use classes and IDs to really control different elements on the page. In this current example, you'll see I have a style sheet with just the body styling, and that's telling my HTML to style everything within these body tags with the background color of white, a font family of Verdana, and a font color of black. Let's see how that looks. Pretty basic, some black font color and a white background. Well, let's change our background to purple and our font color to white, and let's add a little bit of padding so our text doesn't hug up so close to the edge of the page. Let's see how that looks. A little better. Well, let's say you want to style your H1 element here differently than the rest of your body. You can do that by creating a separate style for your H1 tag. So you add H1 to your style sheet, and let's change that color to pink. Save it. There you go. Let's style our paragraphs even something different. Let's make the font size on our paragraphs really large. Okay, what if I want my second paragraph down here to be styled differently than the rest of my paragraphs? Currently, when you use a main P styling, it's going to style all the paragraphs in your page the same. Well, let's attach a class to the second paragraph, and let's name this class Text1. Now that we have a class in this paragraph, we can come up here in our style sheet and create a Text1 class. When you want to style a class, you have to add a period in front of your style. And let's change the font size on this second paragraph to something much smaller. You can also use and style IDs. So if you have an ID attached to an element, like I'm placing here in my div tag, you can then create a class, or I'm sorry, you can create a style for your ID, and you do that with the pound sign. Let's set the background color of this div to yellow. And let's add a little padding. And now that will style everything in between these div tags with a background color of yellow and a padding of 20 pixels. So remember, if you want to style main elements, main HTML elements, you do that without a period or a pound sign and just using the main element within your style sheet. If you want to style a class, you put a period in your style. If you want to style an ID, you use the pound sign.